summer were enough to pay the loan. For the bank foreclosed. Alexa, pause. What's up, folks? John Hoffman, Why Rent Real Estate, with your real estate moment for November 14, 2025. Hope all's well. Got a couple things to go over here. Mortgage rates real quick, 6.24 for a 30-year, 5.49 for a 15-year. Not much movement there. Kane County share of 57 units, that's down 5. But most of these properties, what we're seeing is that people are in foreclosure, get out of foreclosure, back and forth. They're not willing to take the banks aren't taking the full hit on it and moving these into the system. They're just basically letting them stay. Total listings under 250,000, 87. That number hasn't moved much. Unemployment 4.3, but we don't know what the hell the unemployment rate is because the government's been shut down for 40 plus days. We'll see where that all ends up. On to one thing I wanted to go over with you. 50-year mortgage the government is proposing to help get more people into homes. What a disaster that's going to be. These guys can't get any stupider. The only thing that's going to save this real estate market and help people with the average age of a first-time buyer being 40 years old, the only thing that's going to lower that is by lower prices. Interest rates aren't going to help. 50-year mortgages aren't going to help. No FICO credit scores, which they're talking about that now. That's not going to help. They're just trying to pump more into this bubble. They just want people to have a cheaper mortgage even though they're overpaying for this home. 50-year mortgage, I did some homework on this. Okay, so mortgage holders typically in the United States keep their mortgage for an average of 12 years, okay? So let's pretend we do a 12-year, we take a 50-year mortgage amortized over 50 years. I'm taking a $350,000 purchase price, 20% down. So he's financing $280,000. Mortgage payment is going to be $1,579. That's not including taxes and insurance, which typically goes up every year. All right. So I took the 12-year breakdown on it. After 12 years, okay, this 50-year mortgage, $280,000. The principal after 12 years that this person would have paid off would be $15,000 total. So out of $280,000 loan, he would have paid off $15,000 in principal. The amount of interest he would have paid, $227,000. Okay, I don't know I don't know how that makes sense to anybody. You're basically renting the home from the bank. I mean, let's be realistic about it. All these tricks and these rabbits out of the hat that they're trying to pull to get people into homes, because the government knows that the housing market's in trouble. Foreclosures are up 15 to 20% year over year. That ship is coming. And that's not including all the foreclosure numbers that are way up right now, is not including all the people that are not paying and struggling to pay that the banks are keeping in the properties, okay? This is a big mess coming. If you're going to buy or you're going to sell, get with somebody who knows what's going on in the market, not a realtor or a loan officer who's just going to tell you to date the rate, marry the property, and don't worry about it. Because you may not be able to refi if you take a higher rate, or you may not be able to get out of that 50-year mortgage. Anyways, John Hoffman, Why Rent Real Estate Company. If you need help buying or selling, you know where to find me. 630-601-1300, downtown Batavia. Have a great weekend.